I have to hold it?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. What'll that do about there?
You normally hold it with your left hand in that corner. Oh, it's an outtake already there.
Short call.
There you go.
We're back!
Again? Every single video we do, we're back!
We're back!
We're back!
The 3 golden rules of camping.
Yep.
Number 1, never talk about the weather. Number 2, never talk about the weather. And number 3, never talk about the weather.
Oh, come on, mate, it's blue sky!
You've broken it already. We've done 8 miles.
Every single time, the weatherman is wrong. Every time, without doubt. We've never had an accurate weather forecast, have we?
We haven't.
However, in previous times, the weather forecasts that the Met Office have kicked out and then the mountain weather forecast have been 2 different things. This time, they both agree. Gusts over 10 mile an hour. Yeah. It's not a gust. I can fart harder than that. You know what I mean?
So we've had 2 dry camps and that, and that after our last one that made a total of what, 22 camps or something like that.
Wet camps. Both fell, what last one we did, and we've left it a while. We thought it'd be best to not go camping in summer. Do you know, when we had that biblical weather?
Yeah.
Gorgeous sunshine, dry. We chose not to do that.
No.
What? It's nearly November. So yeah, we're on our way to Grasmere. We're going to go past Easdale Tarn. There's another town a little bit further up. It's not named on the map, but we're thinking of going round that and then coming back and camping a little bit lower down. Not too low, obviously, to stick with the wild camping rules of camping high. But what we don't want to do, and we say this and we have done on the last maybe 4 videos, that we don't want to camp high, we want to camp low so we're not in the wind.
No, we're not doing it this time.
No, well, the thing is there's a high percentage now of an inversion, because if there's an inversion and we're in it, I'm going back up. No, I'm not. I'm going to be hungover.
I need a biblical breakfast now.
So, it were only Halloween yesterday. We've got Christmas lights up in here already. Christmas lights switch on at the country harvest.
And we've been put in the naughty corner.
Yeah, sent us into the corner.
Almost there.
Yep.
About 8.6 What's that?
It's what?
On windscreen.
It's raining.
It's raining!
What?
I told you not to break the rules.
We've literally just entered Windermere. We've literally just passed the sign and there's a massive black cloud above us. That is balls. We're here in Grasmere. Absolutely rammed in Grasmere. There's probably less ants than there are people at the moment. It's properly rammed. It's half term. It's a lovely sunny day. The sooner we can get out into the middle of nowhere, the better. There's a lot of people with clean boots on. You know, the ones that buy stuff just to walk between pub and shops. There's a lot of that going on at the moment. Oh yes, I bought a new Rab jacket. I'm not going to go anywhere extreme in it, but it goes down to -42, and I'm going to go from my hotel to the pub in it. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. There's a lot of that going on at the moment, which is quite amusing. Steve's almost ready. He's got his cycling sunglasses on. And I've got my Timmy mallets on, because I'd forgotten my walking glasses. So I think we're ready to rock it, ready to go. We'll do some more filming in a minute. I think there's going to be a few people up on the lower fells, I think. And then they're going to give up when it comes to the hill scrambling side of things. If Steve stopped faffing, we can close the car and off we go. We've walked about 3 micro miles and we've already seen 2 Hercules army planes come past. Properly ace that. Properly ace. Happy.com. Happy.com. I'm just going to pass video to Steve. If he starts going on, just skip this bit, mate. Oh. You just skip through it.
Just a bit further than we were, but we're already a bit confused. It doesn't feel right, does it?
Does it?
It's about 11 degrees, dry, no wind. It's already getting a lot quieter. It's really nice. It's really nice today.
Just going for a photo of that. Look at the ball sack on that bad boy. He is one lucky. He has got a few lucky girls coming his way. That's massive, mate.
That's not right.
Jeez, I've never seen a ball sack so massive in my life. There's only one of him as well, not the rest of them are female. It's like Ritz's nightclub in Leeds. Really? He's struggling with the gate again.
No, I can't do it because you need to lift the gate. So don't get lippy.
Don't get lippy. Steve's obviously overdressed and he's too warm again. Still sunny. It's still sunny. And how far are we in? Half an hour in. Still sunny. And a couple of pitter patters of spittage. But no, I've just got it. Portrait version, yeah. Lovely shot. In fact, it's better with a tree there now. One thing we've not mentioned yet is Steve has decided to take all his photographs on the P20 Pro, the Huawei on the P20 Pro, to see whether there's any point bringing out a DSLR on one of these climbs. So if he can produce shots that he's happy with, that he would print off, put on his wall, put on our Facebook site, things like that, then there genuinely is no reason to bring a DSLR out apart from the video. There's a cloud.
Dark.
Oh, what? Wait a minute, right? Literally, within seconds of you being on, look. Good old Jovial campers weather. Let's wait till we get to all boggy bits and I'll let Steve go in front again. So, in true Jovial style, we just had to batten the hatches and put everything away because it just battered it down. However, it was just a shower. Just a mere shower. The Lake District just reminding us that it's still here and it can still do what it wants to us even though it's not forecast. Don't forget to subscribe. I've forgotten what it's like to be in the lakes when it's like this. This is epic. So we're doing the drone. Let's just hope that Steve doesn't crash it this time. We came up there where we're doing the drone footage. There's a path that splits off to the right, which goes up there. A path that splits off to the left. A path further to the left. And the route we've taken is slightly to the right, but not the right path. But it disappears. Steve's just coming up now. This is where the path, if you were going down it, it would just stop and you'll be in bracken and horribleness. But this is where the path comes here. So you've got 1, 2, and then another one which goes up there. So you need to go on the middle one and it's not that obvious. We missed it and we're following GPS. And then it goes up there towards that, which is nice. Lovely.
That is properly nice.
It's gorgeous, that, isn't it?
Where is the wind?
Don't know, mate.
It's bonkers today.
No wind, no rain.
I'm not complaining.
Not alright. Safe.
Look at that.
It's proper epic.
Full bluage.
We've all made it to Easdale Town, and that's where most people will stop and turn round. We found that today. A lot of people coming up with their kids and things like that. It's a nice walk actually for little ones. But then as you leave Easdale Town, which is beautiful by the way, it's even worth just coming up just to have a look at for an hour or two's walk. But as you leave that, there's a brutal climb up, and then we've got this, which is practically a wall. I don't know whether it'll show it proper on there, but just vertical up, and you can see behind there, there's the peak of where we're going. It's going to be awesome. We'll take the decision as to whether or not to camp high based on what it's like when we get up there and where there is to camp. But I'm thinking, and we're both to the decision that we might be camping near the tarn at the top. Yeah, because it'll drop down as well, so there'll be a bit of shelter.
There's no wind.
There's just no wind.
There's no wind, it's lovely.
None whatsoever. It's
Beautiful.
really nice.
Beautiful today. Finally been given a break.
Even if it rains from now, this is already better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if it rains from now till tomorrow night, already we have bettered any of the camps that we've ever been on.
Our Bowfell's cursed.
Bowfell is cursed. I'm not going back there again.
No.
No way. Right, let's get this spanked. So yet again, Jovial campers off path, rocking
On the steepest part.
on the steepest part
Of the mountain.
obviously. It's
Can you
pretty.
hear that?
Hear what, Steve?
Exactly.
There is no sound.
Unbelievable. I'm going to do it again because I love doing this.
Nothing.
I'll never get bored of camping when there's zero wind.
It's just ace.
It's beautiful tonight. Weatherman was right.
Weatherman was right. Yes. Thank you, Weatherman, for predicting the weather. I say predicting loosely, getting it right eventually after guessing it for such a long time.
I think we're going to get star photography.
I think we're going to get stars.
I really do.
Yeah.
We were just talking. We said for the first time in as long as we can remember.
Yeah.
In 2018, anyway.
Yeah.
We're actually going to be able to sit outside the tents.
Yeah.
To eat.
Make dinner and all sorts. It's going to be ace.
I'm just setting up now. This is the other side that you actually don't see. We haven't filmed this.
Oh yeah.
But drone videoing is an art form of its own.
It is, yeah.
Because you almost have to be like a film director.
Yeah.
You have to see the shots because you've got such limited battery power, definitely on these small ones. So we'll give you an idea of what I'm setting up for now. If Colin shows you behind us, we're approaching a crest and the sun is on the other side of that ridge.
Nice.
So what I've seen and what I'm going to try and do now is set up a drone shot with the drone behind us but below us, and it's going to be set in follow me mode as we climb up, and hopefully if I get it right and there's enough battery left, as we crest the drone should come up and do a revealing shot above the top of that.
Over our heads.
Should look pretty darn special.
Either that.
Or it'll run out of battery, go I'm returning to base, come back down here, I'll have to come back down and get it, I'll override it, battery will run out, it'll fly off and never be seen again. One of the two.
Either way, it'll make good video.
Either way.
All best ideas and all that. Started raining, obviously. So we didn't get the shot that we wanted.
Not only did we not get it, we nearly ruined the drone in the process. It just came out of nowhere and decided to do what the Lake District does to us best and just go, watch this.
Just rained. So yeah, the view now looks like this. A bit rubbish. Oh, it's still awesome. A bit of water on lens. All best laid plans and all that, eh?
See, it's gone. It's quite heavy rain, that.
It was, wasn't it? The camera's soaked.
Honestly. Flying a drone in rain. Not a good idea. Right guys, we're camped and we've got an awesome spot tonight, right next to a tarn. Never done that before. We said we were going to camp lower on this camp and we've stuck to our guns, haven't we, Col?
Yeah, 100%.
We came down, but there was a couple of spots up higher up that we thought, ooh, they're quite potentials, and then we said no, the idea was we're going to go lower. And we have, and we found this spot here. I don't even know how it's a spot. You would never even see it normally, would you?
No.
It's the tiniest piece of ground. And we've somehow managed to get both of them pitched on perfectly at 90 degrees to each other as well, so that's going to make the social side dead easy. No wind, almost totally clear skies. It's finally happened. We've finally got a decent camp.
The final camp now.
It is going to get chuffing cold, that's for sure.
Already freezing.
It's going to, yeah, it'll definitely go below freezing tonight, I think. But no wind, it won't make any difference. You'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine tonight. So really looking forward to tonight now for the first time, because obviously it's going to get dark as well, which is great.
Yeah,
Instead of sat until 3 o'clock in the morning going, it's not getting dark cold. So yeah, we're going to have some good photography tonight. Even the potential maybe that you might get a Milky Way reflection on the tarn, because there's so little wind, it'll go like a mirror. There could be some amazing shots tonight, so really looking forward to it now. I've already had dinner. Colin's going through his ritual of stripping off. I don't know why he always comes out and the first thing he does is strip off. It's really weird, and I keep telling him it's not that sort of camp, but anyway, he's now getting around to making his dinner. So we'll get grubbed up, carbed up, clothed up, and then we'll wait till it gets dark, get some shots, fly the drone.
Oh yeah.
No, it's going to be great. Really looking forward to it. We finally got a decent break, because at one point today it did actually hurl it down again, and we thought, here we go again, didn't we?
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it. And it gets cold, because we were sweating so much climbing up. And then suddenly it just, oh yeah, that was after the video we made about the drone, where we were going for the shot.
Yeah, it was.
And ended up, it got airborne, and then it just went, right, have this.
Yeah.
It came out of nowhere.
Wait until
so I panicking trying to bring the drone back in, had to land it in Colin's hand in the end, because there was nowhere flat, because we were halfway up the side of the mountain. Unbelievable. Bloody place. Anyway, as it happens, fabulous now.
Steve!
What?
There's a cloud. I found a cloud.
Oh, there's one there. There's one there as well.
It's not good.
Oh, that is a view.
It's proper nice, isn't it?
It's nice. It is nice. Right, guys. We'll get grubbed up. Speak to you soon.
Steve?
Yeah?
You open your other door on the other side?
Hang on a minute. I'll just have a stretch.
Steve's going to go sit in his west wing to have his dinner.
Hang on. I might go out of shot, because I'm going... Is there an echo?
Is there an echo?
Go down to this end.
Right then, ladies and gentlemen, I've discovered something, and it's about layering clothes and things like that. I had when we first camped up, I had a thermal on and a gilet. That's what we walked in, and I'd sweated a little bit in that because we'd been walking quite hard. So I thought I'll take that off and I'll put a new. He's put his flashing light on. And I thought I'd put a new thermal top on, which was fine for a little while, and it was dry and whatnot. And then I put, on top of that, I put another top, and then I put my gilet back on again, and then another top, and then my coat. And I could not get warm at all. Couldn't get warm. So, and I was shivery. Basically, what I've done is I put the gilet back on, and although it felt warm, it was still quite damp, but because it felt warm, it didn't feel damp, if that makes sense. So that had all gone through into my top, and I was shivering. What I've done now is I've taken off all of those tops. I've just got a base layer and a down jacket on, and I'm absolutely toasty warm. The only thing that's cold on both Stephen is gesturing me with his finger of the middle. The only thing that's cold on me and Steve at the moment is our feet. So I think next time we're going to bring some slippers. That's the idea. He's shut his door. I don't know. I think he's doing stuff to himself that he don't want me to see. So anyway, there were billions of stars, and I cannot wait to get some photographs of these bad boys. We are more excited than... Steve just drummed again. The comedy timing. It's time to open the wine. See you later. Bye. Check this out. It looks like monkey feet. Leave it, Steve. us a wave. Hi! Morning, Jovials. We are astonished that this is day 2 and we have nice weather. The sunset, sunrise just over there. Gorgeous, bright blue skies. A decent night's sleep. No, really good sleep. Just having a cuppa now. We'll probably have to get off quite soon because there'll be a lot of people that can see us. So keeping to the camping code and all that. Let's get packed up and get off. Packed it, fell-babbed, on his way. Left no trace. No rubbish. No nothing. There's a leaf down there. I didn't put it there. It belongs to nature. Yeah. What an epic spot that was. Stunningly epic spot. I'm quite happy with that. Are you, Steve?
Oh. One of the best ones, that. Definitely. Totally different to normal for us. Makes a pleasant change.
Makes a nice... I mean, we can talk about weather now, can't we?
Can.
It's been awesome. The weather has just been onside perfectly. And do you know what? The best bit about this weather, for me, is that yesterday it were raining here. And tomorrow, not yesterday, the day before it were raining here. And then tomorrow it's going to be absolutely silent it down here.
For the rest of the week.
So for the first time in the history of mankind, we have picked the only 2 dry days in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That normally doesn't happen. It's normally the only 2 wet days in 4 months.
You won't hear that very often.
You won't hear that very often. It's nice to have it. I don't know how much filming we've done, to be perfectly honest with you. I'll only find that out when we come to editing it. But I think we were just so in awe of what's been going on. We've not really done much filming.
Got some cracking star photography though.
Great star photos. Great star photos.
Unreal last night, the stars.
Yeah. Steve were doing them on his P20 Pro phone. Yeah, on his phone. And I were doing them on the DSLR. So we'll... it's not a fair comparison, to be perfectly honest with you, just because I were using the super wide angle lens and Steve's using like what is equivalent of about a 50mm on the phone. But even so, to be able to get your ISO levels up to 64,000 and do it at 30 seconds exposure on a phone, I think is pretty impressive, to be perfectly honest with you, because my S8, that would only go down to 10-second exposure, an ISO 800. Yeah. That's as much as it'd do in manual. Obviously it doesn't expect you to be doing star photographs, whereas this phone that he's got is nuts. It's nuts. It prides itself on its camera, you know, so it's got to be good. So yeah, great camp, good chats, good laughs.
Time to spank on.
Cheese sandwich time, you know what I'm saying? We'll film some at Root Down. Take it easy, boys. Bye. Nice.
That is nuts.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Right, these steps. I've got immense respect for the man that fits these, or the woman that fits these. Do you know what I mean? But why do they angle them down ever so slightly? Just so then he makes them a little bit slippier, and then they find the stones that are just a little bit akin to Teflon. Steve,
yeah.
I think you should do a fell bab there, and then we can watch it go down. Where's my stick? Give me my stick. Jesus, I've no idea.
It really is that bad. I don't know if you'll be able to make it out on the camera that well, but it is nasty.
This is full blown.
It's sphincter tightening, that, isn't it? It's hands and feet crawling job.
You've got to just look for a spot and then aim for it, because there is no stopping once you've committed. Yeah, just from up there, coming down here, it just looks like it's impassable. Totally impassable.
I'm not liking it just filming.
It's horrible, mate. I don't even know what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to have to slide down it or something.
See, never be averse to getting on your backside. Done, there you go. You're on time, Col.
Oh. Oh. That's a slippy rock, that. You get all that bit done, that bit's nice, but then there's a 5,000 foot drop here.
Oh God. I've got to come down with this camera now.
Been walking with it all day, mate.
Yeah, not over this. Do some filming here, he said. Do some filming, yeah. In other words, I'll offload the camera to you. Knob.
And to come back up to get the camera off Steve because he needed to use all his hands to get connected to what is basically just a wall of slippage.
We've got to the bottom now. We've been semi-quiet. You'll probably be able to see because it's an ultra-wide lens. There's a group of maybe 8 people just gone past us. Really nice people, don't get me wrong. Lovely. Well, this is what Colin and I are talking about when we say coming to the lakes, even if you're just going walking, because we just come down that horrifically treacherous part. And 3 of them had trainers on and tracksuit bottoms and a t-shirt and nothing else. 3 of them were elderly, definitely 60 plus.
Yeah, which isn't a problem.
Isn't a problem, and then of course I said to them, just be careful up there, guys, because it's really treacherous. And oh, is it? Is it? As in, no idea where they're going.
Yeah.
Not looked at the route.
Yeah.
Not planned for anything going wrong, and just walk.
Yeah.
So I can't stress this enough on our channel that if you're going to come out to Lake District wild camping or walking or anything like that, just improve your odds of not having a problem by having a look where you're going.
Yeah.
There was no map and compass that they had,
no.
Did they? Nothing. And just consider what is happening if, say, old deer there has a fall. You know, you need medical kits, you've got to have a safety plan, you've got to know your route, you've got to have the right gear on, and you'll enjoy it a hell of a lot more because
you're not worried about what might happen or what might not happen. Yeah.
There's a reason that Colin and I, touch wood, haven't had any mishaps.
But if we did, you know, say for instance with broken ankle or anything like that, we're more than prepared to be able to deal with that scenario. You know, we've got blankets and all sorts of things that, you know, the survival blankets and whatnot.
There's no air ambulance going to get to you here. There's no ambulance, there's no road, so you're looking at 2 hours minimum before anyone gets close to finding you.
Which is all right in this weather, but when it's sideways rain or snow, you know, it's a different scenario.
Bog here.
It is, isn't it? It's boggage.
Oh.
Oh, how do you get to stones? Right, I'm going back here.
You don't want to slip.
You don't, it's like bog of eternal stench, this.
Isn't it?
Oh. Nice that.
This is nice.
Closing statement, guys. We thought we'd do one, chilled out and sat down because
it's just so
we
nice.
can.
It's just so nice. T-shirts.
Yeah.
Early November. No wind.
Sunshine. Gorgeous colours.
That was a brilliant camp.
Wasn't it?
That was a brilliant camp.
Really loved that. Like, it's not the best camp we've ever done, but by far is a standout one of this year because it's the only one we've done
It's been dry.
It's been dry and lovely. I mean, we've done a sunny one. We did a sunny one at the beginning of the year, did we? Did we? No, because we did Beast from the East.
I don't
Both
think we have done a sunny one.
And this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the fair. Thinking about it, though, we've only done 3 wild camps in 1 year.
It's not been a good year, has it?
It's not been a good year.
But anyway, this was great. Recommend this one a lot.
Yeah, it's a lovely walk. A lot of the guys on the Facebook page were saying that this is a nice walk. Everybody was into this.
It is nice.
We didn't end up doing the full walk because we ended up going back down to the tarn that we were going to just bypass. Good call, that, I think.
Yeah, it's very boggy. Everyone said it's boggy, and it is. It's very, very wet up there. So it's quite difficult, surprisingly.
There's so many great spaces to sit and put your tent that are flat, but you get there and it's 2 inch of water under the grass.
Yeah, really wet.
Yeah.
And that was when it was dry. So if it was raining,
oh, you'd be stuffed.
It'd be really tricky to find somewhere to pitch your tent up there because it was wet. But we found, you know, there you go. We always end up finding somewhere, don't we?
Of course we do, yeah.
And
that's the thing. We always end up finding somewhere, you know. And the ultimate back out plan is go back. And go to the pub.
You can just go back down.
Yeah.
Walk in the night if you have to.
Yeah. I mean, I've walked in the night. It's actually quite fun. As long as you've got a decent head torch, you're all right.
Yeah, I'd recommend that one a lot.
Yeah.
Nice walk for the family as well. You don't have to go.
Oh, yeah.
If you go to the first tarn, that's really pleasant.
Yeah.
Really pleasant walk.
We've talked about bringing the family back here. You know, staying in Grasmere, maybe the youth hostel or something like that, and then trekking out there. It's a nice and slow with kids. You know, it's a good day out. Come back, have some lunch. That'd be lovely, that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be a nice day.
Totally doable for kids. There's been
Nice day out.
quite a lot of kids going up there. Not like young tots, but
No.
you know, sort
Teens.
of between sort of 8 and 12. You know what I mean? Going up there.
Yeah.
A lot of grumpy blokes actually this time.
Yeah, there was.
Really grumpy blokes.
No, there was not a lot of happy people this morning, which is
No.
surprising.
And they've
But
not.
anyway,
Some of them weren't even that far up.
no.
They're
That
already
second part,
grumpy.
and that second part's nasty.
Yeah.
But we've already mentioned that. So yeah, that second part's quite nasty. So
But you don't have to do the nasty bit if you're going up with the kids, because that's after the tarn.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
overall, really enjoyable camp. And
Yeah.
you won't hear us say that very often,
No.
because it was dry. Amazing star photography. Can't wait for you to see those pictures.
Star photography. How long have we wanted
I know.
to get star photographs?
Milky Way right above the tent.
Right above us.
I mean, that's nuts. You can't really describe it, but having your doors open in November,
Yeah, with your
just
head
lying backwards, looking straight up at the Milky Way is an insane experience. And that's the beauty of wild camping. There's so many people who have been doing good things. Oh, unexpected. Right, end of closing statement.
That'll be the end of the closing statement then, yeah? Right, guys. We'll see you on the next one. We're going to have to love you and leave you.
Oh, it's still heavy.
Yeah. And we'll see you soon. Take it easy, guys. Bye.